Hey, what's up, AfterBuzzers? You are tuning into the AfterBuzz TV After Show for The Voice. Tonight, we're going to be chatting about our big winner for Season 13, so make sure you stay tuned. You don't want to miss it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What's up, AfterBuzzers? Thank you guys so much for joining us. We have a very exciting show here tonight. We are talking about our big winner for The Voice Season 13. Woo! We had our finale last night, live performances, finale tonight. We had so much fun. I'm your host. My name is Dani Golub. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Dani Golub. Co-hosts, where can they find you if they already want to get chatting about tonight's big winner?
Yes, we're chatting it up here. Hey guys, my name is Mayte Carrillo. You can find me everywhere at Mayte Carrillo _.
Hey AfterBuzzers, you can find me all across the internet at Ray Silva. Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's get to it. So as you guys are hearing, as we speak, we are listening to Chloe Kahansky's original song called Wish I Didn't Love You. Yes. Chloe is our big winner. And I mean, talk about iconic. We have been wanting this girl to win for weeks now, and it is just so deserving. I mean, let's just break down all of her performances.
I'm so happy she won.
Yeah, me too. I mean, this is just like really, this is huge for her and for us, to be honest, because we love her. Let's talk about all her performances. It's also big for Team Blake, who just, I mean, Blake can't lose this dang show.
Yeah. He's the sexiest man alive.
Sexiest man, winner.
Blake's the year of the Blake.
He probably just asked for $2 more million on his contract.
Yeah, I mean, he's won the show more than anybody else, and he keeps winning. And what's crazy is that Chloe was a steal for Blake. We said that while we were watching this finale. So it's you know, really shows that this is anyone's game, and being stolen, letting go from one team could be a blessing. Because who knows if she would have won if she wasn't stolen. So this is her original song called Wish I Didn't Love You. This music video is so sweet, and she looks so beautiful. I honestly thought she looked like Lady Gaga in some parts of this, like you know, glam, old Hollywood. Like, this was such a good song. I don't know if they wrote them themselves or if they were co-written, but regardless, this was a song I actually really connected to emotionally. And I felt like for one of the first times with her, it wasn't just like, wow, I loved the performance, I loved her outfit, I felt it. It was like she emotionally transcended. You know
it's
what
a
I mean?
moment, yeah.
This song was really, truly beautiful, and I like wanted to, you know, connect with her, and I want to listen to this on my car ride, you know?
What do you say as a parent?
God.
To just watch your child transition from just a regular, everyday young adult into this
pop star.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at her. Like,
and then what do you say as her siblings? Like, damn it, that's a
buy me a new
successful
car.
one.
yeah,
like I didn't amount to anything in my life.
Buy me a new car. Can you believe it? Like, you started off in the beginning of the year, like just being a regular person, and then all of a sudden, a few months into it,
your life is completely changed.
You're a star, yeah.
Or you make that New Year's resolution like 2017 is gonna be my year. You know, the one that half of us fail at.
Yeah.
And then you win The Voice.
Yeah, and then except for her, she gets through with it.
Yeah, it really is crazy. I mean, even Carson said now she's gonna go like to the Voice residency in Vegas, and like her life is changing, and she gets a record deal, and you know, just being the winner of The Voice, you make so many appearances, you perform at halftime shows, you are in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parades. Like, for the first year out, like, you are the one, you know? And so it'll be very exciting for her. Her cover she did last night was Bette Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes. It was not a song that I was super familiar with before, which sometimes I like, because if I'm not like super familiar with the song, I like being able to be like, oh, well, this is Chloe's version. I don't really care what the original sounded like. I still loved it. I mean, she was gorgeous as always. What did you guys think of this one?
You know what's crazy? I heard more hiccups in the song than I've ever heard in the competition.
Like
her
breaks in her voice?
Yeah, there was like some breaks in her voice. And I wasn't a fan of the song choice.
Yeah, I think that I didn't really know this one, and I'm used to like singing along with her and being like really in it. And this time I was kind of like, it was good. I mean, I think her original was what got her a win. Like that was truly spectacular.
It was a good start for her. But this song, it just really wasn't doing it for me. And I'm like, man, this is like the final. Yeah, I wanted more from her, and I just wasn't getting it, especially because it's the final.
When I voted for Chloe last night, I voted for Chloe over the last 2 months. Not Chloe.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Like, it didn't hurt her.
Yeah.
No, it was good. And I thought this performance was cool and kind of artistic and, like, different. It showed us a different side of her. I don't know if last night was necessarily the time to, like, take a risk, but, hey, it obviously worked for her.
She did it, yeah.
It worked for her.
She can have some big collaborations with her voice. And every single artist that she's covered thus far, she can bring back people from the 70s
Oh my God,
and 80s.
70s and 80s. Yeah,
Yeah, she can bring.
totally.
She's that leverage that can bring them back and make them relevant again.
Yeah, and I hope she takes like her own sound and goes forward in that direction in the pop space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like she is that like alternative pop rock sound, and that's a cool voice of a generation that we don't really
totally.
have. I mean, like I said, she kind of reminds me of Elle King a little bit, but like in terms of her sound, but we don't really have anyone like Chloe that's like big in pop culture these days. Her duet she did with Blake was You Got It, and I thought them two together sounded so good just because their voices are so different.
Yeah.
Totally.
And it was cool to hear them together because I felt like when we heard like a couple of the other Coach duets, which we'll talk about all of them tonight, hers and Blake's was the most unique, I think, because they're such opposites in terms of what type of artists they are. That like Blake and Red obviously can sing together and be successful, but Blake and Chloe is almost like Blake and Gwen.
That's exactly
when they did their duet to that Christmas song that just came out. But yeah, I thought it was more similar to that, not just aesthetically, but in terms of the sound. Like I felt like it was,
Yeah.
you know, more.
She
unique.
reminds me so much of Gwen when she
Yeah.
first started. Her voice is kind of similar, like has a little raspy in it, and she's so authentically herself. And I think we've been able to see that since the very beginning. So we haven't had an issue kind of seeing where she's going, how far she can take it, and the risk that she takes are just, they're great. Like they work out for her. And
Yeah,
not
they
everyone
really
can
do.
pull that off,
Yeah.
you know?
We've seen so many artists this season just tank.
Yeah.
Trying to go out of their element and take it to the next level, and I'm just like, shouldn't have done that, you know? And that's what it really comes down to, is everyone mastering each step that they take.
She did it well. And I was also thinking back, and I'm like, okay, if I think back to her audition and then seeing how far she's come, I'm like, this girl has done so much.
Yeah, she's the bomb.
Like, she started off as someone that we were like iffy about. Like, nobody really stands out for us. Like, we're going to give it some time. And now seeing how far it is with the top 4, very deserving. I'm happy she won.
I just was checking out her Instagram, and her song was #1 on iTunes. Her original song. So that's not Chloe cover. That's not Chloe singing with anybody else. That is Chloe original song, #1 on iTunes, and that is why she won the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I, honestly, and
Good job,
she,
Chloe.
Girl, you
she
go,
is
girl.
so deserving. It's funny because Chloe Red and Addison's original songs were the 1, 2, and 3 last night. And I thought they were all so good. So it was very cool to see that. And she has, 65,000 followers that she didn't have before. She has verification on Instagram. She's, like, performing with, all these icons. Like, no one could take any of that away from her. And I'm excited to see where she goes. I think Adam said it best during this, last few minutes. He said, the work starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
It does.
And that's the truth for all 4 of these artists. And you know what, for that matter, all of them that have been on the show at all, because they've all, even like Noah and Keisha and all these people who got out last week, they still came on the show this week and got the exposure. Like, tomorrow is when they have to hit the ground running and do this on their own.
Oh,
Yep.
God. They gotta
Chloe,
milk it.
Addison, all of them, they all gotta, like, start booking gigs, get that publicist, get that, like, performances on the books, because if they don't do it now, like while they're on the rise, they're gonna lose it, as a lot of these artists do, which we've seen season after season at this show.
And
You
how
gotta-
lucky. Yeah.
You got to be strategic about your whole career in this industry.
Yeah.
If you don't have a roadmap and you're not creating your roadmap, not only day by day, but for years ahead, like, you have to have several options in front of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I trust Blake with her, and that is because Blake has had the most, I think, successful winners from the show. He also has had the most, but I just look at some of his artists, like Ray Lynn, who's a huge country singer right now. She is like up and coming and has like almost 400,000 Instagram followers.
Wow.
Like, she opened for Blake and they've toured together, and like she was on his team and won The Voice. And so it's like Blake is gonna look out for his own, I think, in a way maybe more so than some of the, I'm not gonna name other coaches' names, but like they're about to go on their own tours and do their own stuff and go back to whatever, projects they were working on. Whereas I feel like Blake really, really genuinely cares about these kids, and like looks out for them, and hopefully Addison and Chloe and Brooke and Red will all have successful careers.
Oh,
after this.
totally.
You know who I really feel like? Chloe has an amazing voice, and I think if she does this right, she'll be the woman, or like fans will be those people singing to her 20 years down the line as a throwback.
She's like the Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
She's got this very cool sound, and you can compare her to like Blondie, Stevie Nicks, like all these different like iconic.
Well, look at how long Blondie's Rapture stayed around, and then they revamped it when they redid the Sex and the City movie too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So she's gonna be that icon
Dhabi.
if she does it. Yes, she's gonna be that icon later on in life that people are playing on. You know, I don't know if we'll ever have tune boxes like way down the line.
I mean, whatever,
touch tunes,
digital something.
You know, but
We'll
like,
just be streaming it through each other's ears. Like, we'll have like USBs into our brain.
Mentally.
do you guys remember Xenon, the
yes,
sequel, and they had like the hats on?
Who knows where we'll be? Let's go in order. So let's go to second place now, which was Addison. Who I really thought could have won.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, if y'all want to see,
you should say this.
if you want to see our live reaction to who won, it is on my Snapchat story at DG in the house.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Oh
You
my,
will
that
not
was
be
a good
disappointed.
idea.
It is us three watching live to see who won. I was like, I'm gonna take Addison. You're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna take Chloe. It was like so
And I was
close.
eating my popcorn.
Yeah. But yeah. So let's talk Addison, Team Adam. I mean,
nervous
it's
eater.
just crazy. It came down to Blake and Adam, like literally as usual, business as usual.
Yep.
And your feet were up too. Forgot
Like,
to
I
mention
literally
that.
was like holding my limbs. Up
I
because
know.
was so
Yo,
stressed
she
out.
was doing gymnastics.
She
I didn't know
was.
what was going on.
I think I was
Yeah.
doing some of this over here because I was so nervous.
Oh my god.
That was one of my cuter moments.
Yeah.
On the show. So Team Adam, her cover was "Humble and Kind" by Tim McGraw. Mm-hmm. She has grown so much as an artist. Like, she legitimately sounded like a professional when I was listening to this. Just like her little
Like a recording artist.
Her inflections, the
I was thinking the
musicality,
same.
like so much of it. I was like, damn, this is a professional now.
Yeah.
We saw a kid come in, and we have a woman going out. You know what I mean?
This is the first time we've heard her sing a country song, though, right? I feel like it is, because I haven't heard something, but I didn't hear the country. I heard her herself. Keep it authentic.
Which I think was cool.
And it was so deep with emotion, too.
I was thinking, well, throughout everyone's performances, I was thinking who I want to see them with or who they would pair well with. So since we were going in order, let's go back to Chloe for a second. I think Chloe would pair perfectly with Gaga, with Sia, with Jessie.
Sia was
I saw Gaga last night, got to meet her. I feel like Chloe and her would be best friends.
Yeah.
I feel like their energies would just like totally vibe up each other,
Yeah.
and like everything they stand for, I feel like is similar. Like even just to their style
Edgy, like the little poofy thing, like
and the tattoos
that
and
she
like
had
everything.
when she was like walking on stage with the
I
duet
feel
with
like
Blake.
Gaga has that outfit.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Or
Sold.
Sia. And then with Addison, I definitely see her collaborating with Lana Del Rey.
Oh,
That would be
smooth.
a good soulful performance. And then you have to remember Lana, she collaborated with The Weeknd. So if they were to do a trio,
Ooh.
I called it here first.
Simon Cowell.
I'm Simon's brother.
Yeah.
And then Addison's original song is called Tennessee Rain, and I was like,
I loved it.
I literally wrote, she is so damn good.
Yeah.
Like, and I loved the song, and it was so
too.
interesting that such a young woman was able to tell such a mature story through music.
Yeah.
Because this is a song about like love
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
heartbreak and like things that, you know, you wouldn't think maybe like a young girl her age would be able to convey through art. And it was so powerful that she was able to do that.
She reminds me of like a mini Adele when she
Yeah.
sang this song.
I was
Almost got me
feeling
teary.
it. Honestly, all of the originals are my favorite part of the show. And like, usually I'm like, originals, like, I don't know these people. Like, I don't need their songs. I want them to sing songs
Yeah.
I know. The originals I liked better than the covers last night,
Yeah.
which I was shocked by. Like, the music videos were so cool. The originals were so well done. Whether they wrote them themselves or if they had help, I don't even care. They were so good and so fit to each of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know? And then, honestly, favorite performance of last night, y'all are going to disagree with me, but Adam and Addison's cover together, that they did their duet, Falling Slowly is one of my favorite songs of all time, and their two voices together worked.
That's
joy.
a biased choice. You can't say
no.
that.
I didn't say
We would have not disagreed with you if you would have said that's one of my favorite songs.
I
It's
know.
like, why did you say that?
It's my favorite song. It's one of my favorite
So
songs.
it's almost like
biased. It's
faulty.
biased.
Yeah.
It's biased because I love the song.
Yeah, it is.
But I will say that their two voices complement each other. In
They
a great
do.
way, too.
They
And, like, it
sounded
was-
really well.
I feel like he sounded louder than her.
Yeah.
Like, they were kind of uneven.
Maybe. I just think that, like, I was listening to it on the iTunes recording as well, so maybe it was, like, mastered better. I watched it live, too.
It's always better through iTunes.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I think I like their music videos so much more so even than the live performances of the songs, because the music videos, you got to hear them, like, properly mastered. Like,
crisp.
Yeah.
Crisp and clear.
But I just thought this was, like, so sweet. I feel like he's, like, her older brother. It's such a cute... I mean, have you seen the play once? It's, like, one of my favorite plays. That's what this song is from. So, I thought it was cool that they did something from a musical. That's, like, kind of obscure for The Voice. They don't usually do that. I know this song was big in pop culture, even though it was from a musical. It was also from, like, the movie and stuff. But, yeah, I thought they sounded really good together. One of my favorites from last night. The duets were all awesome.
I feel like she's very universal. Like, she can almost...
She can do any song,
But not only that, but she can almost be an actress because she has that face.
Yeah.
And then, like...
such a sweet, like, innocent, pure...
I feel like she should have been on Glee. Dang it.
You know what? If Glee was her time, she's too young for it, but if
she
it was her
nailed
time,
it.
she could have been, like, I don't know, the head cheerleader or something.
Reboot
You know what I mean?
of Glee.
Yeah.
Heard
I mean,
it
there you
first.
go. NBC does his reboots these days. They may as well.
Yeah.
Office rumors, who knows? That's what I heard.
My favorite of the night was Miley and Brooks.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So let's talk
Wrecking
about
Ball.
Brooke. So Brooke came in third. We'll get to her next because we just chatted about Addison. Brooke is Team Miley, and Brooke's videos were trending the best on YouTube, which I thought was interesting because she wasn't doing the best on iTunes, but on YouTube she was slaying it. So she has a good YouTube fan. She's thinking about starting a YouTube channel.
Come on, Brooke.
Her and Miley sang
Wrecking Ball,
which I think is so freaking cool to get
It
to sing Miley's
is.
one of arguably Miley's most iconic songs
Yeah.
with Miley, because
Yeah.
like it was like the turning point in Miley's career from like Hannah Montana to like older woman, Crazy Town. But yeah, it was
This is
really
my favorite of the night.
it was
by
so.
far.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think Brooke outsang Miley at her own song.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I was just about to say.
I thought Miley was great, and I love Miley singing this song. But like when Miley was like, "Take it away, girl," I was like, "Thank you." Like
No,
I
but
mean,
she gave her space to sing. You know,
she did.
like,
I
which
think
was
that
great.
like I mean the point is to showcase Brooke. Like Miley sang this song a million times, but like they complimented each other well. But I just think that like
they
Brooke,
look so flawless too
they
together.
do. Brooke naturally might be a more like gifted, just God-given talent.
Yeah.
And Miley, I think Miley is probably just because she's been performing for so long and she's had so much training, like might, outdo her at the end of the day. But Brooke, I think her pure just voice is more my cup of tea.
Her voice was
and
so good.
At this song, I was just like, Brooke wins in my eyes.
I'm upset that nobody was on the Wrecking Ball.
I
wanted people to be swinging on
things.
things.
The space that was similar to her music video. I don't know if you
I wanted them
noticed.
to be swinging around.
Miley
You know they can afford it.
Yeah.
You know they can.
I mean, they
Miley
have a
wasn't
stage for
naked
every
either,
song.
which is unfortunate because
You know what? I really
on,
liked
Miley.
Miley's outfit. I actually like both of their outfits.
Yeah, I say they look so
Miley's
good
outfit
together.
tonight too. We have to talk about that pink
But
dress.
Miley's outfit was very like Spice Girls movie Scary Spice, where she comes out like in the cheetah outfit, and it's
Yeah.
it's
Well,
just
those
like
boots-
that, but it's just all glitter instead of being cheetah.
I would
I
wear
felt
that
like-
every single day of my
You know what I
life.
felt like if Miley Cyrus was on tour, Brooke could come out and do
Yes.
the song with her,
Yeah.
and that would be awesome. Like
Yeah.
that's what I see because I love this song, and I think Miley does so many of her own songs really well. But this one, as a duet, worked so well with
Yeah.
a voice like Brooke's.
Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah, and then another Brooke's cover was why I think Brooke didn't win, in my humble opinion. She sang "Oh Holy Night," which she's already done, like a Christmassy song last week.
Why did I think the
Yes.
same thing?
What song did she do?
But not only that, but
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace. Okay, so
Yeah.
she's done the Christmassy thing. My thought was maybe they were trying to like strategically get iTunes sales because it's the week before Christmas. Like, let's do a Christmas song and hope that people buy it. I think that this was a mistake. Brooke is so good and so powerful, and this song didn't let her do that for me. And I think that really hurt her in the voting for last night.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's because there's so many covers of the song.
But
be
she
honest.
comes from the church, if I'm not mistaken, with her mom, right?
Right, but I feel like every other artist took a risk last night. Chloe did something obscure. Addison did country.
Yeah.
I saw the same from Brooke.
What would you guys have liked Brooke to do?
I wanted Brooke to do like Adele or something where I really could have heard her belt it out, or like even
like
no,
Rolling in the
or
Deep.
like-
I can feel her with some Rolling in the Deep.
Or like something like a rock song, like
Honestly,
something to just get her on the floor and
Yeah.
just give it her all, you
Wrecking
know?
Ball alone would have been better
Yeah.
than this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she was able to shine so much. This song, I think
Million
she did a
Reasons.
great. Oh,
That would have been good.
Yeah.
I don't know, something
She
like,
did good. I like this performance of hers.
I loved it, and I get that she comes from the gospel background, and like I love that. And I wanted to hear
But
that
if
from her, and I did.
she was
already.
gonna go gospel, I would have loved to see her go full gospel, not
Yeah,
just like
I agree.
a
American
Christmassy
Night,
song.
yeah.
like
you know
ain't
what
no
I mean?
mountain high enough or something. I don't know.
Like I'm thinking Mariah Carey's "Jesus, What a Wonderful Child,"
Oh.
Or if she
because
wanted to
they
go
just
the
spice it up at
Christmas
the end then
route,
with the clapping and
Yeah,
hey,
she could have had everyone
Jesus.
clap.
or if she wanted to do Christmas, she could have done All I Want for Christmas Is You. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, something that was. I mean, she looked absolutely flawless. I love her, and I loved
So
most of
heavenly.
last night.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I felt like this was like Take Me
Or
to Church.
Yeah.
Joy to the World.
Yeah, I just felt like this song choice was a little meh, a little sleepy town. And her original is called What Is Beautiful. And I was listening to this song and like listening to the music video, and I was like, this is something I feel like I've already heard on the radio. Like, that's how good it was. I was like, she told a really, really unique, special story about like what it's like to, find someone that doesn't love you for who you are, and like making her question herself. And so many, honestly, everybody can relate to that experience.
Yeah.
It's not only about like looks, it's like beautiful inside and outside. And I just thought that, like, again, time after time, these original songs were so moving.
Yeah, this song was custom written by Miley herself.
It was,
And
yeah.
friends, which we don't know who, but
Yeah, I mean, I mean,
friends.
you know what's cool now? That Brooke has an original song that's hers that like was written by Miley Cyrus.
How
for
awesome
her.
is that?
Like, nobody gets that. So I thought that was really neat, and I think that Brooke did the song justice, because I would have loved to, like, Miley maybe wrote this song maybe for herself one day, who knows, but like Brooke gave this song everything it deserved, in my opinion.
sure
I
did.
do, however, think that Brooke is having a Jennifer moment. Do you guys remember when Jennifer Hudson was voted off American Idol and she
Yeah.
kind of just went
Yes.
away for a little while? She needs to come back. She needs to kind of not go away and shy away, but she needs to really hone in on one path and then shoot for it, because her and Jennifer have very similar powers behind their voices.
I wonder what it would have
And
been like if
background,
she was
too.
on Team Jennifer.
Yeah.
It's a shame that Jennifer didn't have anyone in the finals. We were
I
talking about that. It
know.
was 2 for Blake, Adam, and Miley. And
Yeah.
Jennifer didn't have anyone, and that always happens. Like, I remember like when Pharrell's last season, like he didn't have anybody, and that was such a bummer. But
Yeah.
And
At that
Jennifer
point,
had to
just
sing by
don't-
herself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At that point, just don't show up,
it was like, well, it's crazy because it's like, Blake had to perform 2 different songs, Adam had to perform, and Miley did, and Jennifer's
And
like
then chilling. Yeah.
looking back, enjoying the show. It was pretty cool. I loved her. And then last but not least, we had Red. And he's on Team Blake. He got out first, but, 4th place is not losing by any means. Red finally did what I've been asking him to do for so many
I
damn
think I
weeks.
know.
He
Yep.
didn't sing a deep country song
Yeah,
for
he
his cover.
didn't.
He sang Make You Feel My Love by Bob Dylan, and this was
Yeah.
my favorite of his performances.
Yeah.
I literally wrote, finally, Red, this is what I've been waiting
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
And so, like, for the first time, I felt like, he did what we wanted him to do, and that's what I mean. Everyone stepped out of their comfort zones, kind of, except for Brooke, I think, last night in terms of their covers. Because their originals were so true to who they were that it made sense that the cover was a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He left it all on the table for this
I
song for
agree.
sure. And I was surprised he didn't have a guitar. Like,
Yeah, no,
I would think. Oh no, he did.
He
In
did.
the
I was like, wait a
original,
minute.
in
did,
the
and he had-
original, his original
His
song,
original
he did
in,
it.
in this one, he had the guitar, and it actually had a few, like, some, like, tweaks and ticks, and I think they were all nervous last
He
night.
wanted you to feel his love.
Yeah,
that's
I
why.
did. And his duet with Blake was I Pray. Or, sorry, no, his original was I Pray. His coach duo
Yeah.
was I'm Gonna Miss Her. The I Pray was good. I literally wrote It's Very Red.
Yeah.
It's so him.
Yeah.
And it's cool that he has a song now that sounds like all the other songs he sings that's actually his. Honestly. Not surprised. We do have some exciting news, though, because unfortunately I won't be here, but my fellow co-hosts, who are y'all interviewing on Thursday?
Take it
Khloe
away.
Kardashian! No, I'm
No!
just
Don't say that.
Number 1, Chloe. That's number 2, Chloe.
kidding.
Yeah.
Chloe Kalinsky. We are.
So we have our winner of
Kalinsky.
The Voice literally coming here, which is so cool.
This is so exciting.
This is
I
so
cannot
cool, you
wait.
guys. I honestly, y'all have to all tune in. I think it's
On
gonna be
I
Thursday.
understand, girl,
4
so
p.m. on
hard.
Thursday.
4 p.m.
Pacific.
live.
You know what?
4 p.m.
Follow
Pacific.
us on Instagram.
Same channel,
Because
yes.
we're going to be behind the scenes,
Yeah.
getting all this stuff going.
I mean, this is huge, and this is the winner, and she's about to go, like, literally tour the world. So the fact that she's taking the time for us, thank you, Chloe.
Thank you, Jesus.
It is going to be so cool. Like, maybe you guys can get, like, a little snippet of her original, or, like,
Yeah.
talk about the process, behind,
Yeah.
like, how, you know, making one of these songs works with her coach and everything.
Not only that, but think about the moment she's having right now. What an amazing
I literally was
Christmas
just on The Voice
gift
live.
to give to like your family or
For
like
Christmas?
to share with your friends. Like
Yeah, what a better
I could
way
not
to
imagine
go
my
into-
best friend like right before Christmas getting a record deal. Like, oh my god! Like I'd be like, oh, I would be so
Take
ecstatic.
me on
It'd be
tour
crazy.
with you.
I'm like, we made it. What am I gonna do working for you?
And it's so cool, like in this climate.
I watch the shoes.
It's so cool, like that in this climate in Hollywood and everything right now. That like the top 3 were 3 women, you know, and they were such 3 strong, powerful, different women in different parts of their lives and careers, and you know, different bodies and ages and you know everything. Like it was like cool to see that they had these 3 strong, independent females as like the top 3 on The Voice, which you don't always see, you know.
And not ashamed to ugly cry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're all about
Addison
that.
was
Not the
like-
ugly cry. Addison, I'm all about the ugly cry.
I was
You
like,
just let it out.
honestly, the fact that they made them wait there for like an hour and a half to
Ugh,
find out who the results
dreadful.
were. I was like nervous watching. I could hardly sit still in my seat. So
Yeah, I kept on like refreshing Twitter, and I'm just like,
Same.
what's happening? Like, what's going on?
they
Nothing.
don't. They make you wait. They made you sit through like 2 hours of Demi Lovato, Sia, Jessie J, like Pharrell.
Everyone.
I love all those artists. Don't get me wrong, but if I was waiting to find out my fate, I would be like, I can't even watch
Ooh,
it.
I would be
bricks.
mad at the producer.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours of making me literally.
And at the very end, and then once they say Chloe won, they're like, all right, that's it. See you next season. It's like,
Yeah, I
can
know,
Chloe, can we hear
crazy.
say something? No?
Meanwhile,
okay, bye.
Brooke with the towels and tiara on the side.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's talk about that. Miley brought Brooke like a legitimate pageant crown for when she didn't matter. I don't think if she won, got off first, last, whatever. Like
No.
Miley brought her a tiara, and it was not just a tiara. It was literally like
I wish we would have known. We
It was
would have brought in
like
tiaras here.
I would have worn one.
I
It
would've
would have
brought
fit
mine
all
too.
up in the camera right here. I
Yeah.
would have had to been like right here, but it
We
would
would
have
have had to
fit.
zoom out. Yeah, no, that was amazing. So many like really truly special moments from this season. And I'm so excited to see where all their careers go because I think that they're all gonna have such strong stories. After
I know.
This.
I hope they keep the momentum going. Like,
I think
that's
they
one
will.
thing, too.
I think they will.
Like,
yeah.
you're on such a great platform. Like, okay, you're here. Now venture off and see what you can do, you know?
I want Brooke to collaborate with Zendaya.
I want them all to collaborate.
Let it sink in for a second. It makes a lot of sense.
I think, yeah, it does.
It's
You know what? I'm just excited to see where they all go and, like, if their careers steer into acting and, music, whatever. Like, I know, like, some of the artists in the past have gone in just different directions, so it'll be very cool to see where they all go. And I'm so excited for next season. We get Alicia and Kelly Clarkson. We got a little Kelly Clarkson tonight. I think Kelly's going to be such a great addition to The Voice. She's never done this before, but again, she's someone like Jennifer who came from this world, and this is how she came to fame. So I think that learning from someone with her caliber of talent that rose in the same fashion is going to be iconic.
So we have Blake, Kelly,
Alicia Keys,
and Adam.
I live for Alicia Keys.
She was great last time she was a coach. I absolutely loved her. So
Her diary album would just
I mean,
spoke to me. It still speaks to
I
me.
mean, those
Yeah,
two are.
that's
I
my
actually
favorite.
think the two strongest at the same time female voices we've ever had. Because we've had different pairs, but those two, I don't even know who I'd pick.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Oh, could you imagine having like Luther Vandross, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, and then
Oh, Whitney Houston. Sign me up.
and then
Imagine.
who would be a fourth this like crazy out of the park voice?
God, I don't know. Adele.
I feel like you have to, no, like Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Like, or Prince.
Prince,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
Could you
I mean-
imagine that
Ooh,
panel
Michael
and like
Jackson,
all
sign
four
me
of them
up.
turning for you?
I mean,
I
yeah,
can't.
one day
In
I mean,
heaven.
These,
Damn.
those,
In heaven.
those are all like that's like the Voice special.
Heaven edition.
Heaven edition. No, what's
The Voice
cool,
special with the Lord.
What's cool though is like these artists that are like so
Can't with you.
like Kelly Clarkson and Alicia Keys and all them are so iconic now that like think about how iconic they'll be in 20 more years. You know what I mean? They
Oh,
are
yeah.
gonna be those. They are gonna be those legends, and like so to have this experience for these artists coming up.
Fun fact, do you know that Kelly Clarkson has a 16-year-old daughter?
Yeah, but that's her stepdaughter.
Yeah, it's
But how
she has-
crazy,
she has
though?
2 babies.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, it is cool because she was 16 when she won American Idol. So
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah,
sure to think
that's what I
about
was
that,
thinking.
Yeah. No, so cool.
So Chloe wins a deal, right? A record
Yeah, Chloe
deal.
gets a record deal. I think she gets some money. I don't
like
remember.
100,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which honestly, after taxes, is probably $5. And
Yep.
then
I mean, good. It'll get you a Honda.
And then, no, I wonder who the voice partner was this year. I don't think it was Toyota. In the past, when it's Toyota, they get a car. So
I think it
they
was
didn't
Ford.
say.
was it Ford?
It might have been Toyota because we saw a car commercial.
I know
at
they
one
did
point.
with Target. Too.
Oh, you know what? I think it's Toyota.
Is it? Yeah, then maybe they'll get a car. I don't know. They do different things. But regardless, like, what really matters is that she's about to go have, like, a Vegas residency with, like, Allison Porter and all these other voice winners, which is so
Not only that, but
freaking
like
cool.
freaking Vegas has J-Lo and
Like, think about who her companies
Pitbull
and Lady Gaga.
And Lady
Vegas.
Gaga
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, like, she's in good company.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like,
She's
someone her
definitely gonna get
age
involved.
winning is, like, so appropriate for who should be performing in Vegas right now. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Addison's a little young.
yes.
You know what I mean? For that. I think Chloe is exactly what Vegas needs. Like, her sound and her vibe and her energy. Like, she's
I'd
gonna
go
kill
just
it
for
there.
her.
Same. I'm going to go see her. Yeah, and then she's going to be here in just 2 short days.
Yay!
So that will be so
Yay,
exciting.
Chloe!
we
Yeah.
can't wait. Truly can't wait. That is going to just be so neat. I'm so excited to see, you know, what season 14 is like. I hope for some, like, changes, some things that are switched up because this show's been going on for so long now.
Yeah.
Like, I hope they throw us some curveballs and we get to see something a little different next time.
Something
I hope our
different.
producers make us sing.
Make us think.
No, sing.
Oh, make us sing.
Yeah.
Sing.
Let's do it. Competition.
sing?
And then at the end of the season, we all get voted off. And one of us wins.
I'll be the first. Oh, you're
Yeah,
not.
I can.
I'll be like,
I think Russ just wants to
No,
win.
I know.
No, could you imagine? Think about it, right? If there's like a microphone right here, and we just have to stand up and like face this camera right here.
And sing?
Yes. Let's do it.
That's literally my worst nightmare.
And then we'll sit on the
Yeah.
guest couch
Yeah.
and we'll
Yeah.
judge.
You just want to show
No.
off.
Yeah, our producer's saying you just want to show off.
Come on, hello,
Check-
Simon.
check it.
Yeah, check it up there.
Well, I feel like that is kind of all for this week's
Yeah.
episode. Like, thank you guys so much for watching
Thank
this
you
entire
guys.
time
All
with us.
season.
We are not like done because we are gonna be back Thursday, 4 p.m.
Yes.
Pacific time with Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
But if they want to continue this conversation about The Voice in general, next season, this season, where can they find you guys on social media?
Go. You want to go?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Russell Ray Silva, 2 S's, 2 L's.
Hey guys, and also tweet us your questions if you have any for Chloe.
Yeah, please.
You can find me everywhere at Mayte Carrillo _.
You could also throw them in the comments below.
Yes.
We'll make sure to
Yes.
check them out.
As well.
But you can find me everywhere at Dani Golub. It has been such a pleasure this season, you guys. Thank you so much for watching every week, and we will see you next season.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz. See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.